Hi, hello and welcome. You're listening to TH360, our new weekly podcast bringing you the top stories that did the rounds last week. First, the headlines. India successfully launches GSAT-16. A series of militant attacks rock the Kashmir Valley. 12 Sena MLAs have joined the Fadnavis government in Maharashtra. Senior jurist V.K. Krishna Iyer has passed away aged 100. RBI announced that the repo rates would remain unchanged. BCCI announces a 30-member preliminary World Cup 2015 squad.
Now for the news in detail. India's communication satellite GSAT-16 was put on a geosynchronous transfer orbit on Sunday. It replaces the INSAT-3E which expired in April this year.
A series of militant attacks shook the Kashmir Valley on Friday ahead of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Jammu and Kashmir visit. Around 11 security men and 8 militants were killed in 3 incidents. The Prime Minister has said the terrorists tried to attack the Indian democracy.
12 Shiv Sena MLAs were inducted into Devendra Fadnavis government in Maharashtra on Friday. The Sena has formally joined the BJP after an 8-month split before the assembly elections.
The legendary jurist V.R. Krishna Iyer passed away on Thursday in Kochi. He was known for reforming the criminal justice system and for environmental struggles.
Moving on to some stories from the other part of the world. 3 Hong Kong protest leaders surrender. The 3 protesters left the police station after being warned by authorities over protests that blocked streets in the Asian Financial Centre for more than 2 months.
More US troops than planned to stay in Afghanistan. The United States has decided to keep additional forces in Afghanistan temporarily because planned troop commitments by US allies for a NATO train and assist mission starting in January have been slow to materialize.
Pakistan military said that its soldiers have killed Al-Qaeda's chief of global operations on Saturday during a raid in the country's lawless tribal region.
Let's see what happened in the world of business. The RBI on Tuesday announced that the repo rates would remain unchanged at 8% and projected that inflation would likely be around 6%. This was received by mixed reactions from the markets and failed to enthuse the stock market participants.
The Bombay Stock Exchange on Wednesday regained Rs 100 trillion mark in terms of total market wealth of all listed firms.
The government's 5% stake sale in steel majors SAIL to raise up to Rs 1,700 crore began on Friday and got subscribed over 27% in the morning trade.
Sahara sells Gurgaon land to M3M India for Rs 1,211 crore as it tries to raise funds for securing the release of its chief, Subrata Roy, from Tihar jail.
Now to see what's making news from the world of sports. Cricket World Cup fever is back as the BCCI announced a 30-member preliminary squad for World Cup 2015. While young stars Parvez Rasul, Akshar Patel and Karan Sharma were included, 2011 World Cup star Yuvraj Singh has not been included in the squad. Other senior players like Virendra Sehwag, Gautam Gambhir, Harbhajan Singh and Zahir Khan were also dropped from the squad.
Australia bid an emotional farewell to Philip Hughes on Tuesday. Hughes was struck by a bouncer delivered by Sean Abbott in a local match last week. The funeral was attended by cricketing legends including Brian Lara, Shane Warne and Sir Richard Hadlee.
On a lighter side, the teaser for Ajit's Yennai Arindal was released on Thursday. The teaser has created a record of over 2 million hits in 48 hours, making it the highest for any South Indian film.
James Bond's 24th film, titled Spectre, will see Daniel Craig play the title role and Lea Seydoux and Monica Bellucci the Bond girls. The film is expected to hit screens in November next year.
Bollywood couple Ritesh Deshmukh and Genelia D'Souza have named their son Rian. The couple, who tied the knot in 2012, recently announced on Twitter the birth of their son.
That's all we have for this episode. Do tune into TH360 every week on Sunday 5 p.m. For more updates, visit www.thehindu.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Do leave us your comments, feedback and suggestions. Thanks for tuning in.
See you again next week with more latest updates. Till then, this is Sriram and Preeti signing off. Thank you and have a wonderful week ahead.